following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Thompson for two.
It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
And good evening and welcome to Vern Weekly Stadium here in Park Rapids area Panther Country. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as we kick off the 2022 season with the Perham Yellow Jackets taking on the Park Rapids Panthers. And Robert, we have a Section 8 3A rematch from last year's playoff game.
Hey, first of all, it's great to be out on Friday nights. It's a special day, first game of the season. Everyone's undefeated. It's going to be a fun one. And we got to see a lot of Park Rapids last year, so this will be a good matchup for us here in the booth to get started this season. And, I think we're going to have a competitive game down there.
We got a full pregame show lined up for you today here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network on this Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Make sure to stay tuned. We'll have the Goose Group keys of the game in this first half in this pregame show, as well as we'll also hear from Perham head coach Aaron Velde. Had a chance to talk with him heading into today's game. But first, we'll take a quick timeout, come back here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
And welcome back into the press box. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go here tonight as the Yellow Jackets kick off the season against the Park Rapids area Panthers in what should be a fun contest. Last year in the playoffs, it was a 28-0 Perham victory over Park Rapids. The Panthers with the record of 1-8 from last year taking on the Yellow Jackets with a record of 6-4. And we were looking in the archives, I believe it was 2014-15.
15-16,
that the Panthers knocked out the Yellow Jackets in a playoff game in an upset in a 6-3 contest, late interception, and then a touchdown run.
And since then, 11 straight for the Yellow Jackets. So you come in here looking on paper, Perham's an obvious favorite just because they've won 11 straight games against them twice last year.
And you look at this Park Rapids team, and we'll touch on it when we get to the Goose Group's keys of the game. One of the things that we're definitely keeping our eye on will be the play in the trenches, especially on week number 1.
Yep, both teams have experience line. Everyone's back for Park Rapids. I think, a key for the Panthers is going to be everyone that sat on the bench last year and watched a team that went 1-8 but had opportunities to succeed. They just weren't able to make the big play or like a key third down to get to that next level. And I think you're going to see some experienced guys up front, doing some work to get back to that level. And even I know in their preseason coach interview with former Jacket Mr. Nordic, he was talking about how, we want more wins than one. So they're looking to improve and get it started right here tonight.
Well, as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along, we'll take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll be joined by Perham Yellow Jackets second-year head coach Aaron Velde after this timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
How has United Community Bank helped Snacks Plus grow throughout these years?
United Community has been, we came to Perham in 2004, and the way we got connected with United Community is the family that we bought the business from at that time, they banked here. So we obviously needed a partner in that part of it, and they've been great. I mean, every step of the way. Every time we have needed a partner and needed help with doing a project, which has been many, they've been right there.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Well, we apologize for that. Some technical difficulties with our pregame interview. We'll try to get that here going for you momentarily as we're back here in the Gene Sports Shop. Pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, and the Yellow Jackets getting ready to take on the Park Rapids area Panthers. And it should be a fun contest to kick off the season here for the Midwest Red Division. A couple of games last night saw DGF take care of business against Thief River Falls on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, and then it was Pequot Lakes with a unique score over East Grand Forks by a score of 28-5.
I saw that, the nickel field goal and a safety. That's pretty wild, high school sports.
And it should be interesting to see if that happens here tonight, what we expect to see. We'll take a quick commercial break, come back, and we'll have your Goose Group keys of the game here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127. Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Well, welcome back here to Vern Weekly Field. I'm Jason Gold with Robert Bob Williams as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And Bob, as we get ready to go for this one, we'll take a look at our Goose Group keys of the game. And one thing we talked about was the interior battle. Both teams returning experience on that line, and we think.
I think if I'm the Perham defense, I'm heading right up the middle. Everyone's a senior on that line for Park Rapids except for center Caleb Weaver, who's a sophomore. So if you're going to have maybe an inexperienced link or kind of a weak link there, definitely want your nose guard working that kid over.
And another key of the game brought to you by Goose Group. We're looking at the quarterback play. It's going to be a unique matchup tonight with quarterback Blaine Schmidt making his first start for the Yellow Jackets against veteran Noah Morris. Morris, we saw at times showed brilliance last year. Blaine Schmidt, this will be our first look in Aaron Velde's offense for the second year. But yes, last year, Schmidt was one of the guys that called the plays in on the sideline, so he's very familiar. But big shoes to replace in the form of Colton Hackle.
Yep, junior battle, junior versus junior. One who played a lot last year and one who has been waiting to play. And, you know, I don't think there's an advantage either way. Obviously, Morris has the snaps, but when you're a guy like Schmidt, you've been waiting and waiting for this opportunity, and you know he's been antsy all day waiting for this snap, and we're only 15 minutes away.
And you look at the backfield, that's going to be another key of this game, I think, as well. And you look at the Yellow Jackets, they have size in the backfield with Hudson Heckel and Braylon Rock.
Braylon Rock looks like he's going to hurt somebody's feelings tonight.
He definitely has come out motivated. He's put on about 20 more pounds of muscle.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
His year last year as a sophomore, and he's looking forward to having a big night tonight. And you also mentioned Hudson Heckel right there. That's good size and power inside for the Yellow Jackets to use on the ground.
And, you know, he's a lineage guy. We saw what his brother could do, and obviously he's going to be, you know, equally as talented or maybe more talented. You never know. This is his time to shine.
Should be a fun one. Those are your Goose Group's keys of the game here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. We'll come back and we'll have the J&L Nutrition, the backyard starting lineups here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Do something with your hair?
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Rooter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Rooter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Rooter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Located in the Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. And here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations and million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Well, welcome back here to the jungle in Park Rapids. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go for tonight's season opening contest between the Panthers and the Yellow Jackets here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network here as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along. And now we'll take a look at our J&L Nutrition backyard starting lineups. First for the Yellow Jackets, who we'll see on offense first as they lost the toss. Park Rapids area deferred, and the Yellow Jackets elect to receive. At quarterback will be junior Blaise Schmidt. In the backfield will be Braylon Rock, juniors with Hudson Heckel. At a wide receiver spot, number 5, Noah Thompson, a senior. At tight end, Evan Kovash, also a senior. Along the line, it's Jacob Daniels, Carson Byer, Ben Szymanski, Dylan Ralston, and Jackson Vetch. Wide receivers split out to be number 11, Gage Onenson, number 10, Alex Ohm. For the Yellow Jackets with head coach Aaron Velde in year number 2. The Park Rapids area Panthers will start like this. The defensive backfield will be senior Luke Hartung with juniors Blake Morris, Noah Morris, and Matt Johanning. On the line, a defensive tackle Ethan Ishins, along with DeAndre Johnson, Malachi Martin, and Mason Ulanimi. The linebackers, Noah Larson, Alex Brewer, and Lucas Krichek. Head coach, Jeremy Nordic of the Park Rapids Panthers. And those are your J&L Nutrition, the backyard starting lineup for today's game between the Panthers and the Yellow Jackets.
That coaching matchup's kind of fun, too. I covered Jeremy when he played hoops on the state championship team. I believe he was on that team. And he brought someone else. Who was the other former Jacket that's on that staff?
Jesse Buckles.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Got a couple of Perham guys on the opposing sideline. Makes it fun.
It should be interesting to see that matchup because, I think both teams are going to want to try to establish that inside game. We've seen a lot last year with the Yellow Jackets, a lot of running inside. That was a lot with Colton Hackle. Now we'll see what they do with Blaze Schmidt under center with Braylon Rock and Hudson Hackle in the backfield.
What I liked about the Perham offense last year is, Coach Velde kind of came into the season going, we are definitely going to be more conservative than what had come the few years before them. But, man, when they needed to razzle-dazzle or pick up chunks of yards, they were able to do that. They were able to throw the ball. And obviously when you got a talent like that at quarterback, you can kind of do whatever you want. But, his second year here, that's a big deal for – especially the line, they've got all that down from last year. It isn't new anymore. So I think you'll see some successful yard eating by the Yellow Jackets tonight.
Again, we're just a few minutes away from the start of tonight's contest as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Kickoff coming up shortly right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Well, welcome back. Here's the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Rolls along. We're moments away from the start of tonight's game between the Panthers of Park Rapids area and the Yellow Jackets of Perham as they want to kick off 2022. It should be a fun one tonight. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Bob Williams. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the introductions and more as the pregame show rolls along.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
Welcome to Gene Sport Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sport Shop, located in Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Thank you. And welcome back to Burn Weekly Field. I'm Jason Groth with Robert Williams as we get ready to go for tonight's contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Park Rapids Area Panthers. The Yellow Jackets being introduced as a team. Head coach is Aaron Veldy. The Yellow Jackets will get the ball first.
Deep for the Yellow Jackets. Number 5, Noah Thompson. Number 11, Gage Hoddison. Gage Hoddison on a big return for the Yellow Jackets.
And welcome back. I believe we have our audio back there. Is Onenson on the return for the Yellow Jackets. I apologize for that, as the Yellow Jackets will set up shop here. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets at the 45. 3 receivers to the left for Schmidt and shotgun by himself. Quick pass near side, complete to Kovash, but it goes backwards as they lose some yardage to the 39.
Complete, number 8, Evan Kovash. Tackled by number 1, Blake Morris.
Mixing it up there. Usually I'm kind of expecting 32 dive for his play of the season. A little something different from Coach Veldy.
Now the Yellow Jackets come to the line with Rock DeLone back. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Schmidt fakes a handoff, pumps, but gets swarmed under right away. Wrapped up quickly by Park Rapids area. I believe that was Parker Hunter, one of the guys in right away for the Panthers.
Panther defense right now getting penetration. They're crossing the line and made 2 big plays. It's a big start to the season for them.
And it'll be 3rd down and 19 coming up for Schmidt. Handoff, reverse fumble. Now it's on the ground, and Park Rapids recovers. And an ideal start for the Panthers here in the early going.
Conversely, not what you wanted to have happen for Perham. A couple losses and a turnover. It's not how you drew it up, that's for sure.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So I'm trying to test a few things. I apologize for that right now, but the Panthers will come out on offense with good field position at their own 30. Here in the first quarter. Morris is going to go to the right side, find some room to run, cut up field, have a nice gain there. Does the quarterback, Noah Morris. So he brings it down.
Tackled by number 2, Hudson Hackle.
And it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Jacob Daniels. Pick up a 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers. Ball resting just outside the 25-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
As we approach around the 10-minute mark. Morris comes back out of the huddle. He's got 3 to his left, 1 to the right. He's going to follow Whalen and go to the right side, drive forward, be close to the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and about 1.
Pick up about 3. Tackled by number 34, Sawyer Dillbeck.
That'll be 3rd and close for the Panthers as Dillbeck in on the tackle.
Would not be surprised if we see that again. Week 1, run until you stop, until they stop it.
Now under center, Morris. Joe Hanning, the first back, gets the handoff, and that ball's out, and the Yellow Jackets recover. Braylon Rock hops on the loose football, and the Yellow Jackets get the ball right back after a turnover. So 2 teams exchange turnovers on their opening possessions.
And shows how much I know. Completely wrong on that call. Big play for Perham, though. You got that sloppy start. Defense comes up and saves you and gives you a chance to start over, basically.
And now Schmidt will lead his Yellow Jackets with an I formation as Rock the deep back. Schmidt takes a look, goes under center, 1 receiver left, 1 right. They send the man in motion. Betloff was the man in motion, handoff. Rock drives for the nice run to the 30. He's going to pick up 6 off the right side.
Got to get back to basics. After that first drive went nowhere. Give the ball to the big kid, and there's our first positive game of the game.
It'll be 2nd and 4 as the Yellow Jackets bring the play in.
Johnson.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Hackle the low back. He gets the handoff right side, powers forward, breaks another tackle into the secondary across midfield, breaks another tackle to the 45, and that's where he's brought down. It'll be 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets after the big run.
I'd say the running game is working pretty good.
Strong handoff there and a nice cut by Hackle once he got to the 2nd level. Schmidt in the gun with Hackle to his left, has strips left on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. You can see it's 0-all. Schmidt looking to fire to the far side, passes in and out of the hands of the receiver, Evan Kovash, on the far side of the field. Perfect throw. Excuse me, that was Anderson on the far side.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
44-yard line.
Schmidt with a nice pass there, just unable to haul it in. Send the man in motion, going in motion is Onenson. Pitch out, Rock. Breaks 1 tackle, but the Panthers are there, the swarm, and he's going to lose a yard. That'll be about 3rd down and long. It'll be 3rd down. And a big play here for the Yellow Jacket offense.
When we watched Schmidt throwing in pregame, he was really throwing a nice tight ball. This is probably going to be the first time we're going to get a chance to see it down the field.
2 receivers split right. That's Detloff and Ohm to the right. Rock. Schmidt gets the pitch to Rock. It's too far for him. He'll scoop it up and go down. And it'll be 4th down and long inside their own territory at the 45 now.
I think it's safe to say week 1 jitters are in full effect for both teams.
So the Yellow Jackets will punt as it's 4th, I say 20. Good spot. Snap and the kick is off by Blaze Schmidt. Takes a roll just to the 21-yard line, and that's where it'll be 1st and 10.
21-yard line, where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
For the Panthers. Quick moving first quarter here in Park Rapids.
One thing that hasn't been moving much are the sticks.
It's true as the Panthers break the huddle right away with 1 receiver right, 1 left. Morris in the gun. Hands it off, left side there. Whalen drives forward. Gets about 3 on the play.
Picks up about 3. Tackle by number 3, Braylon Rock.
Rock in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers.
2nd and 7 for the Panthers. We'll see if what they like to do with Morris at quarterback and 3 receivers to the right side, 1 split to the left. Morris rolls. He's got time, pitches and catches complete. That's Luke Hartung with the reception. And it'll be close to the 1st down marker, pending the official spot. He gets to the 30. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. Felton on the tackle.
Panthers pick up 5, brings up 3rd down and 2. Ball resting just inside the 30-yard line.
Quickly onto the huddle are the Panthers. Trips to the left side, one receiver to the near side. Morris runs forward to the right side, has the first down. He may have gave away that he was going to be the ball carrier because his right foot went up early before the snap, but he gets the first down.
Everybody seems to be calming down a little bit. Got the nerves out. Ball's been on the turf a couple times. Now we're going to get into playing some real football.
Thank you for tuning in here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as we're scoreless on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Morris in the gun, one receiver left, one to the right side. Morris looking things over. Gets the snap, goes left, looks to pitch, but there's nothing doing. Getting there quickly and wrapping him up there was Dylan Ralstad. And nothing doing for Morris on that one.
Loss of 3. Tackled by number 52, Dylan Ralstad. And number 57, Ben Szymanski.
They'll bring up 2nd and 13. The Szymanski was there on the tackle as well.
Ralston was a little ginger going off the field after that play there. Looks like he's getting some attention on the bench.
Second down and 13 coming up. As Morris comes to the line in the gun. Rolls near side, quick pass completes. Nothing much doing there on the pass to Jaden Whalen. A freshman Whalen gained maybe a yard. That'll be 3rd down. We'll call it 12 on our scoreboard here on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Again, we thank you for tuning in tonight wherever you're watching the game. Know there's a watch party going on at the Cactus in Perham. We thank you for tuning in and hoping you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Morris in the gun. Quick pump fake here. Looks now. Comes back. Near side. Pressure comes. It's complete as he finds Johanning along the near sideline for a first down to midfield, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Bought himself some time back there and made a big play. That's kind of what we talked about in the pregame too, is, you know, there's a kid who had chances last year but wasn't able to convert on those big plays, and here we see, you know, 2nd, 3rd drive of the game. That's the biggest play of the game right there.
They mark him out at the 49-yard line. Trips to his left, one to the right. Morris cuts through the line, drives forward in to Yellow Jacket territory to the 44. And it'll be 2nd and a short one. Or make it a long 2.
Long 2, short 4.
Yeah, that's close. 2 receivers left, one to the right side. Handoff, fumble on the ground, and it's recovered by the Yellow Jackets. Caden Felt on the spot, dives on the fumble. And it'll be Yellow Jacket football. The 2nd turnover of the game for Park Rapids.
Ouch. You're moving the ball, you're across midfield, and cough it up again.
The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. One left, one to the right side. Baxton and I rock ahead of Hackle. Hand off, Hackle right side. Gets wrapped up quickly. Luke Hartung, but now the ball comes out. And now we'll see who recovered this one. And the Panthers are on it. So both teams have exchanged turnovers. And just like that, the Panthers offense comes back onto the field.
Panthers have it 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tet-tet-tet. It's going to be a first quarter of, you know, who can start to execute their plan on offense, and more importantly than that, who can hang on to the pigskin.
Turnover is the story of this first half. 2 each way. Interesting that the clock's been running on a change of possession. Pump fake Morse. Looks to fire near side. He's got a man in and out of the hands of Luke Hartung. And it's incomplete.
That was close.
He had him, and had him by a couple of steps, but out of the hands of Hartung and incomplete. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Nice ball by Morris. I didn't get to see a lot of him thrown in the pregame. They were doing a lot of running drills, but that pass was right on the money.
Well, you said all day we had plenty of time to watch the pregame warm-up, so. And now we're going to have a flag. And it'll be offside, or false start, against Park Rapids area.
5-yard penalty.
That makes it 2nd and 15.
I can't believe you got that inside joke in before I did. I'm mad at you.
You know, that's a veteran move.
Well, it makes sense that you were early on that.
And now we're going to have a timeout called by the Panthers. We'll take it. We're scoreless on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Do something with your hair?
And an interception there by the Yellow Jackets since the 3rd turnover. As the interception there by Tyrus Godwin gives the Yellow Jackets 1st and 10.
I sure because that ball was tipped right to him. And nice return. You've seen a lot of momentum switches here and quick momentum switches. 5 turnovers in the first quarter.
They backed it all the way up on the return to the 35. And the Yellow Jackets will turn this into points. Smith under center, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Rock the lone back, gets the handoff, left side, cuts upfield, makes a man miss and leaps over a tackler to the 20, and it'll be 1st down.
Rumbling his way to a Yellow Jacket 1st down. Taken down and tackled by number 1, Blake Morris. Yellow Jackets have it 1st and 10.
That'll be 1st and 10, under a minute to go. Yellow Jackets with great field position here at the 20 after the nice run by Braylon Rock. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Schmidt looking things over, now gets under center. Handoff Rock, right side, now cuts, gets tripped up, but a nice run there by Rock, which might be the final play of this opening quarter, which will be a scoreless first quarter, but full of multiple times in that first quarter, with the Yellow Jackets turning it over twice and Park Rapids area turning it over 3 times. But that is the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless on the Magnitude Sports Media Network on your KLN Family. It's been an exciting first half, even though we are scoreless. We'll take a timeout. on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Well, welcome back here in the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We get ready for the start of the second quarter. We're scoreless on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. Yellow Jackets with the football. Schmidt in the gun. Will keep it himself. Go left side, drive forward. Be close. He'll make it third down in about one.
Tackled by Malachi Martin.
Malachi Martin on the man to bring down Schmidt.
Bring it up third down and 3 for the Yellow Jackets.
That'll be 3rd and 3 for the Jackets. Scoreboard PA announcer, everyone else.
Short 3, long 1.
Are all over the map when it comes to tonight's 2 receivers left. One to the right side, Rock the lone back. Well, Schmidt under center. Handoff, Rock drives forward, falls forward. Will be close pending the spot. Far side has it short by about a foot.
Hit right away by number 55.
So we'll call it 4th and a long 1.
Bring up 4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets trying to get on the board. Capitalizing on one of the 3 turnovers from Park Rapids in that first quarter.
Yeah, when you have 5 turnovers, one of them's got to get turned into points sooner or later.
Powerful formation, I form for the Yellow Jackets. One left, one to the right side. Hudson Hackle leading Rock in the backfield, and now we got some movement. And the hard count, I believe, has got the Panthers offside.
Flag on the play.
And offside encroachment is the call. That's going to give the Yellow Jackets a first down.
That's a 5-yard penalty and gives the Yellow Jackets a first down.
The Aaron Rodgers-esque hard count works. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. Or they mark it at the 6, excuse me.
Half the distance, yeah.
First and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
It'll be 1st and goal. Rock to the right side, breaks the tackle, drives forward into the end zone, touchdown. Braylon Rock with a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Yellow Jackets strike first. A nice, powerful run of 6 yards for Rock after the 4th down penalty. Now we'll see if the Yellow Jackets.
It's a big cash in for Perham there. Get on the board first and see if that'll help your defense continue to make Park Rapids choke the ball up.
Snap, spot, kick is good as Hudson Hackle nails the extra points. And the Yellow Jackets will take a 7-0 lead on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127. Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Hudson Hackle to kick things off, and it's a short kick near side. Popped up and driving forward will be the Panthers to about the 37, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Panthers start first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Panthers will set up shop. Yes, we understand that there's a slight error on the scoreboard. Handoff pitch near side. Nice run there, driving to the 50. And a good run there by Jalen Whalen.
Around the outside, tackled by number 2, Hudson Hackle. And he picked up a Panther first down.
That is a first down for the Panthers.
47-yard line.
Well, that's pretty much exactly what you wanted if you're Park Rapids. You definitely needed a positive play coming out of that last turnover number 3, turning into points for Perham.
Morris in the gun, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right side. And now there's an offsides against the Yellow Jackets. And it'll be 1st and 5 for the Panthers. Two receivers to the right, to the left side. Handoff. Whalen stood up, met right away by Ben Szymanski. There's not much there for
by number 57, Ben Szymanski, and number 77, Jacob Daniels. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers.
Perham D's done a good job at limiting Park Rapids. You haven't seen anything too far up the field, maybe 10, 11 yards for a maximum gain so far this game.
As Morris will be in the gun, sends a man in motion. That's Teague. Morris goes right side, looking to throw. Now fires a pass. It's complete. That's going to be a first down with the reception to Luke Hartung. And it'll be 1st and 10.
Number 17, Luke Hartung. He picked up a Panther first down.
As it'll be 1st and 10 after the pitch and catch.
Tackle that time by number 57, Ben Szymanski.
As Szymanski was in on the tackle. It'll
Panthers have a 1st and 10 at the 36
be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Morris gets a snap. He's going to keep it himself, follow the back to the left side, drive forward, get to about the 35. That's where he's finally wrapped up. It'll be 2nd and 8, we'll call it.
Not a lot going on up the gut for the Park Rapids offense. They seem to be doing a little more work on the outside, finding more success maybe even off the ends. But that Perham defense has been pretty stiff right up the middle.
2nd down and 8. For the Panthers trying to answer the Braylon Rock touchdown. Rock's touchdown of 6 yards in this second quarter is the only scoring. Morris drops back, looks to fire to the right side. Pass is incomplete. Great coverage on the far side. Caden Felt. And a nice battle on that far side of the field. It was intended for Hartung. It's incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down.
Bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Morris hasn't been afraid to go long. They've had kind of 3 long passes up the field trying to stretch it and have yet to connect.
Great coverage on that play on the far side by Felt. Hartung really had no room, and it'll be 3rd down. As Morris will break the huddle with trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right side. Trips here to the near side of the field. Morris is going to roll left. Looks to fire, but the pressure's coming from Szymanski. Now tries to change direction. Gets away from 1 defender. Morris fires a pass. Incomplete. He had the man. He had Matthew Johanning open, but it's incomplete. Morris's feet kept that play alive, but the swarming Yellow Jacket defense made him throw it off balance and incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
Might have kept himself alive, too. He was in some deep trouble over here on the near sideline.
It'll be 4th and 8 at the 34. 4 down territory for the Panthers, trailing 7-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right side. Morris is in the gun. He's got Whelan to his right.
Oh, boy.
And there's movement. And false start against Park Rapids will back them up 5.
That might bring out the punting unit.
We'll see what head coach Jeremy Nordic Park Rapids elects to do here on 4th and 13.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome, Bob. Anything I can do to help tonight?
Hey, I think it's great when you can be proved that you're not perfect.
Well,
despite what everybody thinks.
Wow. The Yellow Jackets are pretty much now going to send a man back. Low snap, punt, quick, pooch to the far side. Wow, they should have gone for it on that punt as it's short. Just short of the 1st down marker, in fact.
I'm not really sure what to say about that. Look like it's not duck season yet. That's what it looked like.
And it'll be 1st and 10. Well, it worked out. They'll have it at their own 29. Two receivers to the far side, 1 to the right. Tackle the lone back with Schmidt under center. Schmidt. Handoff. Hackle left side, breaks the tackle, drives forward, continues to drag a defender forward, and it'll be about a 9-yard run and a powerful run by Hackle.
Perham's finding success with simple plays. Just hand it to our running backs and let them go. And both those two are almost the same play. Just kind of head off tackle and pick up 10.
Schmidt looks things over. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Fakes the handoff, rolls right. He's got time, looks to fire downfield, has a man open. It's got, and into the end zone is Gage Onenson for the touchdown. A 63-yard strike, Schmidt to Onenson, and the Yellow Jackets extend the lead.
Well, that's quite a punch in the face there. Huge play. Nice setup, too. They're finding all that success on the run and just get someone right down the seam and hit them.
And now the extra point from Hackle coming up. Snap, spot. Nope, spot's not there. And now they're trying to break a couple of tackles. Onitson gets to the corner. Does he get the pylon? He does. 2-point conversion is good. And now the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0. Nice play on a tough snap. Gets it, picks it up, runs to the corner, and gets in to make it 15-0. And we'll take a timeout as the Yellow Jackets lead on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You do something with your hair?
Well, a dynamic drive there by the Yellow Jackets ends with a 63-yard touchdown pass. Blaze Schmidt to Gage Onitson, and then Onitson with the 2-point conversion on the fumbled snap. Finds the corner and gets the pylon. And the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0.
Yeah, what was a chaotic start has now turned into a lot of Perham momentum going into this kick here.
Hackle will kick it for the Yellow Jackets. And that one's a nice line drive kick. Caught, dropped, picked up at the 10, and tripping over a blade of grass is the returner of Park Rapids and goes down, and it will be first and 10 for the Panthers. At the 13. So it'll be first and 10.
Murphy's Law for the Panthers in the last 3 minutes of the game time.
Morris looking to try to get the Panthers some momentum. As he comes to the line, he's in the gun. He's got one receiver to the far side, 3 here to the near side. Hand off Whalen. Whalen tries to break a tackle, but Braylon Rock wraps him up and brings him down.
Jaden Whalen trying to get around the outside, tackled by number 3, Braylon Rock.
Braylon Rock having himself a nice night tonight. Makes it second down and 8 on a 2-yard gain by Whalen.
Ball resting right on the 15-yard line.
So we approach the 6-minute mark. It's the Yellow Jackets taking control here in this second quarter. As the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0, Morris comes out to one receiver near side. Now a quick pass right side. They set that wide receiver screen. Ball's loose, and it's picked up by the Yellow Jackets. Popped up and grabbed by the Jackets. I believe it was Evan Kovash.
Number 31, Tyrus Holdron.
I'll try to see as it was popped up and grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. They'll have excellent field position off the 4th turnover from Park Rapids. There was a penalty on Park Rapids, but it was declined. It'll be Yellow Jacket ball, first and 10. First and 10 at the 11, the Yellow Jackets. Looking for Painter again, leading 15-0 with 5:31 to go.
Yeah, they're 15 yards away from a pretty big dagger at the end of the first half here. There's still 5.5 minutes to go.
One receiver left, 2 to the right side. Ball on the far side of the field. Schmidt looks left, fires left. Pass is batted up and incomplete.
It was in his hands, but momentum kept him going away from the ball there.
It was intended for Alex Ohm. He was unable to come up with it to make it second down. Noah Larson on the coverage for Park Rapids. Two receivers right, one to the left, Rock the lone back. Rock straight ahead, drives forward, finally gets hit inside the 5, down at about the 4 before they finally met some contact. The hole is wide open for Rock, and it's now 3rd and short.
Gain of 6 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
I just keep giving the ball to him at this part of the field.
Two receivers right, one to the left, Hackle the lone back. Schmidt to Hackle on the handoff, not much doing there. The Park Rapids front was there quickly.
Hit right away by a pride of Panthers.
And it'll be 4th and 2. See what the Yellow Jackets elect to do. The Hackle has shown he can boot it. 15-0. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets go for the field goal, or if they will go for it, they're going to go for it 4th and 1. Schmidt, 20 on the play clock, under center. He's trying to see if he can get the Panthers to jump with a couple of hard counts now with 12 on the play clock. Goes back under center. Looks to pass near side. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will capitalize and get the stop they need with the interception. Matthew Johanning stepped in front of the pass and got the interception. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
It certainly sticks with the theme of the night so far, which is turnovers.
That's the 6th combined turnover of the night. Each team with 3. One receiver left, one to the right side for Morris. The ball at their own 7. Morris is going to go left side with it. It gets wrapped up. Rock got off the tackle and brought him down.
No Morris going off tackle. Tackled by Braylon Rock.
And it'll be 2nd down and about 5.
Pick up a 5, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers. Ball drifting on the 12-yard line.
Turnovers have been the key of the game. The Yellow Jackets have been able to capitalize, but now Park Rapids area is going to try capitalize on an interception in the red zone. As we approach the 3-minute mark here on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Morris is going to go right side as he gets forced out to the outside. It's going to be close. It'll be 3rd down and about a yard.
Tackled by Ben Szymanski.
Ben Szymanski on the pursuit, as well as Logan Myers. I'll call it
3 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers.
3rd and short here. And now we have a stoppage.
Ball drifting just over the 25-yard line.
What a crazy game. If you take the turnovers out, the score could kind of be anything you could make up.
Must be something with the Yellow Jacket helmet. This is an official stoppage. And now we'll start it and wind it back up. Morris gets the snap, goes right. Cuts back to his left a little bit, but there's not much doing. It's going to be close. He may have gotten the 1st down on forward progress, but we'll see. It looks they are going to move the chains.
And he picks up the Panther 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Tackled by number 24, Dominic Griggs.
2 minutes to go and a lot of green space in front of the Panthers here. I don't think the Morris runs are going to work.
I think they might be just content to keep it a 15-0 going in the break to Panthers get the ball to start the second half. Don't want to have a turnover in your own end, I think, is what they're thinking.
Yeah, maybe keep it with safe hands.
And tonight there haven't been too many safe
No,
hands.
that's true.
And turnovers both ways. Morris now going to fire, looks left. He's going to roll out, pressure comes. Gets free somehow, now gets brought down and loss of yards, but there is a flag on the play on the far side of the field. At the line, we'll see what the flag is for. Hackle is the one on the tackle. There's the white hat. We'll let everyone know. Or he'll wait a few minutes. But the Yellow Jackets on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard lead this one 15-0. Make sure to tune in. We still have your EOT Insurance halftime show coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. False start was the call, legal procedure. The Yellow Jackets will decline that one. Accept the result of the play. And now we got a timeout. We'll take a break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Welcome back into the booth. It's second down and 17 on the timeout called by the Panthers. One receiver left, one to the right side for Morris. Morris hands it off. Johanning right side, tries to get the corner, but not much there. Johanning didn't have too much room to go on second down and long. I'll bring up third down, and now a stoppage as the Yellow Jackets will call a timeout with 1:22 to go. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
And back to live action right away after the timeouts. Third down and 14. And there'll be two receivers right, one to the left out of the timeout for Morris on 3rd and 14. Morris looking to throw, pump fake. Now looking to fire down here on the near side. Pass is incomplete. Great positioning there for Gage Onenson. Almost got the interception, but Noah Larson had to become the defender and broke that pass up. And it'll be 4th and long for Park Rapids.
Score from down Highway 34. Detroit Lakes 35. Fergus Falls 3 with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
A gem on a unique station. The two receivers right, one to the left side. They send a man in motion in punt formation. And it's away. And it's caught there on the far side of the field by Noah Thompson.
And the kick taken by Noah Thompson.
So the Yellow Jackets will have excellent field position once again.
Yellow Jackets take over 1st and 10.
With the football, 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
1:09 to go, 1 timeout. Not a lot of yardage to get to really put a big touchdown on the board here and go up 3 scores.
Three receivers left. As Schmidt under center. And now they've caught it on the clock. I've been noticing it today, Bob, and I've touched on it. On change of possessions, the clock has been running, but they have just stopped it. Now they're going to readjust that. They've kind of, it's been a theme in this one, but now they finally caught it. It's something I noticed.
You caught it
earlier.
live first quarter. And, you know, it's week 1. Everyone's getting back in the groove of things. And
it'll be 1:09 on the clock for the Yellow Jackets. That'll be 1st and 10. 3 receivers left. 1 to the right side. Rock DeLone back. Schmidt, handoff. Now the reverse. Looking to throw. Thompson fires a pass. It's close. We'll see if it's caught. It's incomplete. The pass was just short for Blaise Schmidt. That'll be 2nd and 10. So turnover has been the story of the first half, 3 apiece. But the Yellow Jackets have been able to capitalize, leading 15-0 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard.
I think Park Rapids has 4. When there's that many, it's easy to miss one.
1 left, 3 to the right side. Schmidt pumps. Now he's going to pull it down and try to run and gets swarmed under and gets sacked in the backfield. Nice job there by Lucas Kritchek to get there, and the Yellow Jackets will rush the line on 3rd down. Schmidt calmly gets the low snap, pumps, fires, pass tipped, incomplete. One thing we could say on the turnovers, we'll know for sure at the end of the night the numbers. Veteran stat man Ron Burns on it will have it for us.
Best in the business.
And you can check out PerhamYellowJackets.com for up-to-date stuff on Perham Athletics. And a write-up after this game. As the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0, facing 4th and long at about the 42. Schmidt will be in punt formation. Snap and the kick is away. Schmidt with the punt.
He touched that?
He might have now. He gets blown up. The ball's there. Park Rapids will recover the near side and go about to the 5-yard line. A nice punt by Schmidt inside the 5. I think the initial returner touched it. It did bounce off his hand as I look back, and then got brought down on the near side.
Boy, for Park Rapids here, get on that knee, get to halftime, and try to straighten out what's been happening here for your team.
Instead, they're going to go 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left side. Morris will run straight ahead, nothing doing, gets wrapped up. I believe that will be the final play of this first half. Panthers aren't even hurrying the line, and that'll do it for this first half. And the Yellow Jackets will take a 15-0 lead into the break. Well, at the half, the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0. We'll come back here to Park Rapids with your EOT Insurance halftime show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for...
Blaming on the press box flies, which got a little gnarly there in the second quarter when the sun was going down.
As we're trying to get back to live action here, we apologize for the technical difficulty, but we'll take a break.
Welcome to Gene Sport Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sport Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry.
So my first visit here was very different than any other dental experience that I've really ever had. Coming in the first door with the front office staff, they were very welcoming. And Ryan kind of gave a tour of the facility, which I thought was something really kind of exceptional or very nice as a patient. I really liked how he showed like the dentist's credentials in the hallway. And really talked about how important continuing education is to their providers.
Welcome back. Halftime here at Vern Weekly Stadium. We apologize, but we're back on the air. We thank you for bearing with us tonight here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as the EOT Insurance halftime show rolls on here from the Vern Weekly Stadium. Our touchdowns in that first half brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry. Putting it into the house was Braylon Rock, a 6-yard score. The extra point by Hudson Hackle was good, made it 7-0. And then it was Blaze Schmidt going to the air to Gage Onenson for a 63-yard score. Onenson on the bad snap, picked it up, found the pylon for the 2-point conversion. And that's where we stand, 15-0. Those touchdowns brought to you by the Reuter Family Dentistry in Perham. And we'd also like to thank United Community Bank, sponsors of First Downs, here on our broadcast. We thank everyone who have made these broadcasts possible. We'd like to thank our sponsors, KLN, J&L Nutrition in the Backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry. They'll have our player of the game. Also our Soto Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show coming up. We have the Reuter Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, the Goose Group, Gene Sports Shop, United Community Bank, New Horizons Realty, City of Perham, the Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op. We'd also like to thank everyone taking part and watching the game tonight at the Cactus as they're having a live viewing party. We hope they're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Just a sidebar, that says quite a bit about the community, that many people. I mean, that was a lengthy list you had to rattle off there. That's awesome that many people want to support covering local sports in Perham. That's just great.
We'll have the kickoff coming up shortly as the Yellow Jackets lead this one by a score of 15-0 right here from Perham Weekly Stadium in Park Rapids. We'll take a quick timeout.
Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com.
Well, welcome back. The EOT Insurance halftime show as we get ready for the start of the second half. Park Rapids area will get the football as they won the toss and deferred to the second half. But for them, turnovers have been costly all night long, 4 of them in that first half. And the Yellow Jackets have been able to capitalize with 15 points, leading 15-0. As we thank you for tuning in to tonight's contest on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
I think both coaches had plenty to bark about at halftime if they felt so inclined. Perham really could have this game in the bag if they wanted to. Park Rapids, I mean, they've done everything possible to keep that 0 on the scoreboard.
As we get ready to go, the Yellow Jackets break the far side of the huddle and get ready to kick it off to start this second half.
Welcome back to the second half, ladies and gentlemen.
As we get ready to go for this kickoff. Night number 2 for Magnitude's football coverage. Last night we had DGF, Thief River Falls, in a contest in the Midwest Red Division, and it was Jordan Summers rushing for 4 scores and helping the Rebels to a 32-7 victory. And the Yellow Jackets looking to add a 1 in the win column against Park Rapids and keep pace in the early standings as they return out to 25, and that's where the Panthers will set up shop, trailing 15-0.
It looks like Fergus Falls is going to start out 0-1. They're down 41-3 at the half at DL. That's a tough way to start.
Detroit Lakes Lakers, led by the Carrier Brothers, the University of Minnesota Golden Gopher-bound Carrier Brothers. The Gophers had a nice night last night and a couple of nice handshakes before and after the game. That was the talk all week long because we know Jerry Kill's football team wasn't going to hang with the Golden Gophers last night. Now we get the right football in for the Panthers. Nice pass.
That was a nice gun by the coach.
Threw a strike. One of the few we've seen on the Park Rapids sideline tonight.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Morris, I formation now. One receiver left, one to the right side. Fakes the handoff, now handoff near side. Whalen gets scooped up right away. Didn't have much there on the right side. The defensive front for the Yellow Jackets doing a nice job. Right on that tackle, though, was Hudson Hackle.
It was a nice job by him to just close. That play looked like, when the ball was handed off, looked like it had some hope to it, and Hackle took care of that in a real hurry.
And it'll be second down and 10 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard, showing the Yellow Jackets up by 15. Now Morris in the gun with a back split to either side. He's going to run to the left, cut up field to the middle. Drives forward. The Yellow Jackets may have gotten away with a face mask there, but Morris will plow forward to the 30, to the 29. It'll be third down. Morris cut that one up. He saw the cutback lane open up. He was able to get about 5 across the 30 to 31. They'll say 3 officially.
They need a first down here. 3 and out coming out of the gate is not conducive to what they want to do in the rest of the second half here.
Receiver split, 2 left, 2 right. Morris in the gun with the back to his right, draws the man offside. The hard count works, and now it'll be third and manageable for the Panthers. We've seen that, not just today, but I saw it last night, the hard count working.
3 today.
And there was, I believe, 3 last night. Braylon Rock is trying to say that the tackle on the other side jumps, but the refs are not buying it, and it'll be third and 2.
Panthers now have a 3rd and 1 at the 40-yard line. Make that the 35-yard line.
So third and short for the Panthers. They'll go in the gun with 2 left, 2 to the right. Here on the near side, receivers tight. Morris straight ahead. Breaks 1 tackle, but he's not going to break the second one. And now we'll lay flag.
That was really late.
And we'll see what the indication is. Have to guess that would be
late
a
hit,
holding, maybe? Personal foul. Face mask against the Yellow Jackets. They got that one. I thought there was one earlier. Oh, they got that one. Now it's going to be an automatic first down.
You know, both teams have kind of been gifting yardage to each other or killing momentum for themselves and handing it to the guy on the other side of the field.
So this will give the Panthers the ball about the 47-yard line where they'll have it first and 10. Here in the third quarter, trying to cut in the Yellow Jacket lead, 15-0. First half, the Panthers really shot themselves in the foot. Morris cuts up. Looked at Wayland for a second, decided to keep it, cut forward to about the 49.
On a carry again, tackled by number 64, Jackson Vetch.
So it'll be second and 9 as Jackson Vetch stayed assignment sharp in his lane and did a nice job of bringing down the quarterback.
You know, they've looked good when they kind of air it out a little bit. And they're not getting anything on the ground right now other than when Morris is running. I'd like to see him try to open it up here.
I thought they had some success when they moved that pocket with Morris, rolled him out a little bit and gave him some options. He had some nice passes earlier. Now he looks, fires that pass, incomplete, in and out of the hands. Had the man open. That was Noah Larson, but in and out of his hands. I think Larson heard the Yellow Jackets buzzing on defense.
Yeah, there were some white shirts there. But again, it's, you know, I kind of feel bad for Panther Nation because this reminds me a lot of last year's team where, you know, there's an opportunity to make a big first down, get the ball moving, get some momentum, and it just doesn't come together.
There's lots to be said about learning how to win and becoming that type of team and coming through in those big situations. Now they'll go trips right, 1 to the left. Morris in the gun as Whalen is to the right of him. Morris looks, rolls right, has time, fires the pass complete. Nice job, pitch and catch there. Hartung leaps up, makes the reception, kept both feet in bounds on the near sideline into Yellow Jacket territory. It's a Panther first down.
I know it's risky, but they've had some success getting the ball up the field. That was a very nice play. Excellent work.
That's the second time that Morris has hit Hartung along the near sideline with that pass and does a nice job there, and it's first and 10.
Panthers have it first and 10 at the 31-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
So now the Panthers come to the line. We'll see if they try to roll him out to his left. He's had success rolling out to his right is Morris. They go trips left. Handoff Whalen. hole opens up there for Whalen. He gets into the second level, and he'll make it second down and about 4 after a gain of 6 on a nice run by Whalen, just a ninth grader, wrapped up by Jacob Daniels on the play.
If they can punch one in here, we got a big ball game on our hands.
Momentum feels like it's starting to switch a little bit to the side of the Panthers. But the last few times they've had the momentum, they've turned it over. Now Morris fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, runs into a wall. Might get a yard. You got to think 4-down territory inside the 25.
Tackled right away by number 77, Jacob Daniels.
Yeah, this is exactly one of those moments.
Brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers.
Can they find a way to capitalize and just move the sticks? You don't have to score on this play, but moving the sticks is crucial here. And conversely, for the Jackets, the way they've been playing, it's going to end up in their hands.
Morris gets the play from the near sideline. Now we'll bring it to the huddle with 22 on the play clock. Play clock's located in the corner under the scoreboard and one here on the far side by the softball field. One receiver left, one on the right side. Morris in the gun with plenty of time. Fakes a handoff, has time. Fires to the far corner, has a man. It's incomplete. Nice pass to the corner.
I like the idea. I kind of hate the idea.
I like the call because you're going for it on 4th down.
Right. Yeah, you're automatically going to go.
So take that shot, but now you got to get the 1st down if you're.
To me, it's kind of like, do we get 2 here on 3rd down and then 2 on 4th down? And
it's the old school, new school mentality style of football there.
Are you saying you're new school and I'm old school?
Well, I'm all about airing it out, so I like that call.
That's true. You do root for that green and yellow team.
That's 2 receivers. One right, one left side. Whalen to the right of Morris and a big 4th down here. Morris rolls right. He's got a man open. The pass is incomplete. He had a man, but the pass was short. And a turnover on downs will give the ball back to the Yellow Jackets.
Got to give credit to the defenders there. They bent on a couple plays, but, not only did they not let them score, they didn't really let them get in the red zone. Stalled on 4th down.
And now the Yellow Jackets will get the football to start. 1st and 10 at the 25.
I would expect a lot of rock and hackle here. Eat up some yardage, eat up some clock. You punch one in and enjoy yourself in the 4th quarter.
Schmidt under center. Hand off Rock straight ahead. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets to the 2nd level. Drives forward to about the 28.
That's what I want to see, old school. Smash mouth football. Just run it up the gut. 3.5 yards a crack.
Well, head coach Aaron Velde likes to establish that run. And here's a perfect opportunity for the Yellow Jackets to do that on 2nd and 7 now. Schmidt in the gun. They send the man in motion. That's Thompson. Confusion. Now Schmidt gets taken down in the backfield, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
Schmidt and Rock got a little turnaround there.
So now it's going to be 3rd, and we'll call it about 13 for the Jackets here.
Loss of 6 on the play brings up 3rd down and 12.
Park Rapids defenders, you make them punt here. That is a huge, huge change of momentum for your team.
And you look at the field position, it's tilted in Park Rapids area favor right now.
Plus, Perham's going into the wind.
Blowing at the start of the game at 14. Now it's probably gone down to about 8 or 9. And Schmidt drops back, deep drop. They're setting up a screen. He fires the pass, incomplete. Got rid of it just in time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just seems like this one is not going to be a blowout.
No,
you know, like it's had an opportunity to be one, and it's just going to be a close game. It's up to Park Rapids to get that goose egg off the board, but
you just have that feeling that if they break through, what could happen?
I think the fans and the Panthers on the bench are just waiting for something good to happen.
They have been waiting for a while as Schmidt gets the snap, and that's a nice punt. But no matter what, it's going to be great field position for the Panthers. It'll be down at the 42.
Punt is down at the 42-yard line, where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard, showing 15-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. There were not too many United Community First Bank first downs on that drive for the Yellow Jackets. The Panthers have been able to capitalize and have controlled play, but they haven't been able to finish off a drive tonight.
It's a good kick, given the situation, just to get it over midfield. Let's see what Park Rapids can do here.
Morris, handoff, Whalen trying to get to the corner. He does. He gets to the outside, has enough for a 1st down. Nice run by Whalen. He got the corner and then stretch outside for a 1st down.
Starting to see a little more life on the Park Rapids bench here. We didn't see a lot of that in the second quarter. It was pretty quiet.
We got an injury on the near side, on the far side for the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in Nest's beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using Nest's wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can wake up with one of our signature or specialty coffee drinks. We hope it makes your day at The Nest.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Well, welcome back here to live action. Braylon Rock was injured. Yellow Jacket, he was helped off. I think it might be cramps. They're checking on his legs as Morris comes out of the huddle and gets swarmed under, has nothing doing on 1st down. Nice job getting there right away. It was Ashton Detloff.
Defense has seen that play a number of times tonight. They're going to sniff it out.
Nope, I don't have any 87.
That'll be 2nd and 14 for the Panthers. And offensively had some success so far in the 3rd quarter, just couldn't finish a drive. But now they're back behind the chains as they come to the huddle, or come to the line out of the huddle. One receiver right, one to the left, in the gun. Morris rolls right, looks right, he's got time, he's got a man. The pass is incomplete. It was intended for Mason Ulanimi. He had him open. I think Ulanimi may have slowed himself down. He would have caught that. And it's incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd down. He had him.
It's the same problems that Park Rapids has had for a few years of just someone needs to step up and make the play.
And it was right there in front of him on that one.
You can't fault Morris. He's had some great throws tonight. No one's on the other end to pull him in.
And Ulanimi was open as he got behind the defense. Three receivers, right, one to the left side. Morris, quick pass near side. They're going to throw again,
boy.
and they got him open. Hartung is open.
There
The pass
he
is incomplete. As Joe Henning hit Hartung, but it's in and out of his hands, and it's dropped to the ground, and it's incomplete.
I'm frustrated, and I'm just calling the game. I can't imagine what the coaching staff in Park Rapids is feeling, and probably everybody on the team. Like, look at that one. That was pay dirt.
And now it's going to be fourth down. As Morris on that play threw it to Joe Henning on the backwards pass, and he threw it forward. But it was in and out of the hands of Hartung. And now the Panthers showing punt. And there's a snap, and this time it's a nice punt. To the 20, got there. Good room to run on the far side, Thompson. And a nice return for the Yellow Jackets.
That was a good return. Get it up the field. You don't have to play that field position battle if you go 3 and out.
That'll be Yellow Jacket football leading 15-0 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Make sure to stay tuned for our Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show. We'll have your player of the game as well as your play of the game. Play of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, and play of the game brought to you by River Edge Cabinetry. As we're back to live action here. Schmidt sends the man in motion. That's Onsen. That's going to be handoff. Hackle straight ahead.
Hackle on the carry that time for the Yellow Jackets.
And it'll be second and about 8.
Tackled by Mason Ulanimi and Malachi Martin. Gain of 3 brings up second down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball resting on the 44-yard line.
One receiver left, backs in an eye. One receiver right for the Jackets. Schmidt, handoff. Not much doing there. Running back trying to get to the corner to the near side, gets stripped up. That was Thompson, the ball carrier. That's going to be third down.
I like it. It's my smash mouth football theory, but the Panthers are doing a good job of, cutting it down at the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 8. Panthers looking for that stop. Yellow Jackets looking to get their first United Community Bank first down of this drive. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side, or 2 to the left side. Schmidt in the gun with the back to his left. Schmidt looks over the defensive front from the Panthers. Now fires a pass, strong pass, complete in traffic. Nice pitch and catch, but it's going to be short. Making the catch there was Evan Kjobash in traffic.
You kick in, you going for it here.
If I'm the Jackets, I'm going for it here at 4th and 1. But I like the field position game at 15-0.
Yeah, and to me, it seems like you just boot it down there, and your defense, they're putting up a goose egg for a reason. They're getting the job done. But they're going to go for it.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. We can see if Schmidt will try to draw him offside again. Play clock at 20. He's going to go straight ahead with it. Quarterback sneak. He's going to have the first down for the Jackets.
Quarterback keeper for Schmidt. Picks up the Yellow Jacket first down.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
I think I kind of like that call because you need the first down. Nothing's been going on for Perham offensively in the second half.
That is a United Community Bank first down picked up there by Blaze Schmidt. As we approach the 10-minute mark, or 2-minute mark, excuse me. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Schmidt looking things over. Panthers starting to come closer to the line, looking to bring pressure. Schmidt's going to roll out to the left after the play action, and he's going to lose the football.
It's down.
And the Panthers.
Oh, it's still loose.
Fall on it, I think. We'll see after the
Sure,
scrum.
sure looked like that was Park Rapids ball.
They're looking for the scoop and score. Now they're going to battle and come up with it. We have not seen an official indication yet. There is a flag on the field as well. The Panthers get the football, holding on the Jackets. That will be declined. Noah Larson recovers the fumble, and a break goes for the Panthers.
Just when you think there's some semblance of predictability of this game, another turnover happens. The ball's in Perham territory. Park Rapids kind of on their heels there after giving up that 4th down conversion. And here we are back again where they can make this a really tight game with one drive.
My cloquet math, I believe, says that's now 8 turnovers combined, 4 for each team. I was corrected earlier by a veteran basketball coach in Perham who let me know that it was 4 and 3 at that time. One receiver left, one to the right side, now moving along the line. And we're going to have a penalty against Park Rapids, so back them up.
We're very lucky to have everyone back in Perham double checking the dumb stuff we say sometimes.
It's appreciated.
It is.
As it'll be 1st and 15 for the Panthers.
This game's had a little bit of everything except for points for Park Rapids. Fumbles, miscues, drop passes.
The only thing
picks.
We're just missing a block punt or a block field goal. Otherwise, on your bingo card, it might be filled up tonight.
I was going to drop the bingo card earlier, but I can't see either of these teams kicking a field goal.
It's the way it's been tonight, Bob. I'm just always one step ahead, being early today.
Yep.
Morris
Early bird.
Fires the pass over the middle, incomplete.
Again.
Looking for yielding to me, and there's going to be a penalty on the hits.
That was a gift. But again, Lester Hayes needs to make a visit to Park Rapids, sell some stickum. Morris is hitting these kids in the hands.
And the penalty is going to be the hit. They're going to call, I believe, a personal foul. Against the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be one of those hit against what they're going to probably say, and you hear is the hit against a defenseless receiver. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers, and they'll try to capitalize on the penalty. They're coming to the line quick, trying to catch the Yellow Jackets. 2 receivers right to the left side. The ball's at the 33 in Perham territory. Panthers looking for their first score. They've been shut out the last 6 quarters against the Yellow Jackets. Now to the right side, Morris drives around the left edge, I should say.
Morris on a keeper around the left side.
And they'll make it 2nd down. Park Rapids hasn't scored against Perham since September 2nd of last year. It was a 28-6 game. That one. And they've played a playoff game last year. It was 28-0.
That says quite a bit.
The receivers right, 1 to the left for Morris with his back to the right. That's Whalen. Morris rolling right, looking downfield. Has time, fires it near side. Hartung with the reception as he inbounds. They're going to say, we haven't seen the official signal. He kind of falling down. And they're going to say it's incomplete. He was out of bounds.
If I'm Morris, I think I'm dialed in with Hartung, though. Like, that's one guy who has caught passes for him.
So it'll be 43 seconds to go on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. The Yellow Jackets lead 15-0. Park Rapids trying to capitalize on a Yellow Jacket turnover. Both teams have turned it over 4 times tonight. Morris again in the gun. Trip stacked to the right. Rolling right again. Morris looking to fire downfield. He's got a man. It's incomplete. Too high for Luke Hartung, and it's incomplete. And it'll be 4th down.
Fingertips.
Just too strong and injuries. Morris is down and the training staff will check on him. We will take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Well, welcome back. Noah Morris pops up, but a unique thing here, due to the fact that he was injured in the stoppage of play, the Panthers have elected to call the timeout because it's a 4th down and they want him on the field for this big play. So Noah Morris will stay on the field, but the thing is, that's one timeout less for the Panthers, which could be huge in this contest when it's 15-0, but it's 4th and 6 for the Panthers right now as Morris comes back. But they were forced to call that timeout so he could play.
I think you have to do it. You got to get on the board. Oh, fumble.
Either way, it's going to be Yellow Jacket ball.
Now that timeout really seems wasted.
So that is a tough break for Park Rapids. The Yellow Jacket faithful, I'll be happy with that one as they get the ball on the turnover on downs, or even fumble turnover. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets, leading 15-0. See what the Yellow Jackets elect to do here. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right side. Handoff, Hackle straight ahead, tripped up at the line. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, falls forward for maybe a yard. We'll see if that might be the final play, depending on the stop when they whistle it into play. The Yellow Jackets might be content to run this down and switch the field because play clock hasn't been starting yet. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Gives them the wind at their back, too. It isn't crazy blowing out there, but I'd rather be going with than against.
And they'll do that. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. The Yellow Jackets take a 15-0 lead into the 4th quarter. We'll take a break on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard, showing the Jackets up by 15 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
And the Panthers 0.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
And welcome back. Start of the 4th quarter here. Yellow Jackets with the football. Schmidt, handoff, Hackle cuts left side, breaks 1 tackle, slices to the left and drives forward, and it'll be 3rd down. And it'll be 3rd down and about 7 for
Fergus Falls got on the board down there in DL. They're still down 47-10.
Tough start for the Otters. Yellow Jackets will face a team next week that also had a tough start in Thief River Falls. That will be at the Ted Minover Field. We'll have it for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Got a full slate of Perham events coming up this week on the network. And top pass reverse to Evan Kovash, gets the 1st down to about the 46.
That was a nice play. A lot of room in the middle to pull it off, too.
That'll be a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Tackled that time by Ryan Carroll.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Jackets.
At the 46-yard line.
Now line formation for the Jackets. One receiver left, one to the right side. Under center, Schmidt. Handoff to the tailback and a flag. Not much doing there for the Yellow Jackets.
There's a flag on the play.
Holding on the Yellow Jackets, the early indication.
When the back judge throws the flag 12 to 15 yards, you kind of know what the call's going to be.
That will back up the Jackets.
10-yard penalty marked off against the Yellow Jackets.
I'll back them up to the 36. Yellow Jackets lead 15-0 on a pair of second quarter touchdowns. A Brandon Rock 6-yard run and a 63-yard pitch and catch. Schmidt to Onenson. And Onenson, a 2-point conversion, and that's your scoring. Touchdowns brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry up front. Two receivers left, or one left, two to the right side, Blaze Schmidt under center. One back in the backfield, fakes a handoff, rolls right side, fires near side, pass complete. And caught near side, lowering the shoulder, driving forward. With the reception there was Evan Kovash. He gets up and points first down, but looked at the wrong stick. It'll be second down. 9-yard gain normally would be close to the first down, but you take away the holding penalty. It'll be second down and 11.
A little early on that celebration, Jason. You know something about that.
Two receivers left, one to the right side. Pitch out inside. Nice run here near side. And lowering the shoulder and driving forward that time was Kovash, but there is a flag.
I am liking those plays. It also shows like the center of your offensive line is giving you enough space to be able to pitch in there.
There's a flag. Holding against the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, that's a shame.
So wipe that one off the board. That's a nice run there for Kovash, but the holding downfield is going to back him up.
Those are fun plays to watch develop. I like it.
Head coach Aaron Velde, creative offense on display here tonight. That'll be second and 6 after the penalty. Schmidt in the gun. Two receivers left, one on the right side. Schmidt drops back, pumps, now fires a pass. Near side completes. Nice diving catch on the near sideline. Grabbing that one, Noah Thompson, as he makes a nice diving catch for a first down.
Yeah, great grab.
He picked up a Yellow Jacket first down.
Now you're kind of getting the feeling that the Jackets are like, let's just enough messing around, you know, like let's put this thing on ice here.
Through the air, by the way, Bob.
Right? Yeah.
One receiver to the right side.
You can't smash mouth all the time.
Two to the left. Schmidt in the shotgun. Drops back. Now is going to run. Design run all the way. Drives forward. Gets down to the right side to about the 32. The Yellow Jackets looking to put this one to rest if they can find the end zone here as we're approaching the 9-minute mark. On the KLN Family Brand scoreboard, the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0.
And the going's going to get tougher for Park Rapids the last 9 minutes here. Those defenders are going to want to keep that 0 on the scoreboard. Might seem trivial, but that means a lot when you're playing on that side of the ball to just hold a team off the scoreboard.
The Yellow Jackets take their time, break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. Have two receivers stacked that are tripped out to the left, one to the right. The running back to the right. Schmidt, keeper left side this time, nothing doing. Nice stop there by the Park Rapids area Panther front.
Second by number 52, DeAndre Johnson. No gain on the play. Brings
It'll
up
be
third down
3rd down and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets going to work that play clock.
I've been kind of waiting for them to use more of their 40 seconds.
This clock continues to run. Again, we talked about it earlier. The Park Rapids Panthers were forced to use a timeout on a Noah Morris injury to keep them in the game on 4th down. They ended up turning it over, but they only have 2 timeouts remaining, and that's going to play a role as we approach 8 minutes. Schmidt looking things over, resets his wide receiver in the slot. Now looks that way, fires, pass complete. That's Ohm. Or that's Onitson. Breaks the corner.
House party?
All the way down to the far side. I believe that was Ohm. The pass is complete there. It looked like Alex Ohm. It is Ohm on the reception, and it's a 1st down for the Yellow Jackets. The jersey makers are slick. They're styling, but could use a blackout outline on the number.
Help the play-by-play guy out a bit, huh?
But they do look good. On receiver left, one to the right side. Schmidt. Under center. Handoff. No.
Oy.
What a hit there on the left side of the backfield. Nothing doing for Hackle on that one. It'll be 2nd down and about the 9, we'll call it.
It's okay if you don't just bust right into the end zone. You're just eating up any potential clock for Park Rapids.
The Yellow Jackets continue to work that clock. They come to the line with 16 on the play clock. New formation look here for the Yellow Jackets. Schmidt. Pump fakes, fires near side, intercepted. And a big pick there by Matthew Johanning.
Deja vu. That's almost the same pick as the first half in the same area of the field.
As the Panthers get the big stop and the interception.
That's crazy. That's literally, it looked like the same play as we saw in the first half. That's 2 touchdowns off the board on that one play.
Just led the receiver too much. And stepping in that one is Matthew Johanning, the interception. The ball will be at the 4-yard line for the Panthers.
Tall task here. You haven't scored all night and you got to go 96 yards.
And you kind of have to do it in a hurry.
Yeah.
Morris, pump fakes, looks, rolls, fires right side. That one's complete. Driving forward. Get him some room to work to about the 7.
Crucial completion there. Even if you don't get a ton of yards, just get out of the shadow of the goal line.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers.
That'll be 2nd down for the Panthers as they continue to work with 6:20 and counting to go. 3 left, 1 to the right side for Morris. Rolling to his left and gets racked up and brought down just shy of a safety. I believe it was Ben Szymanski, I believe, got there. And it's going to be at the 1-yard line. A gratuitous spot maybe for the Panthers.
Another missing square on football bingo.
And it's going to be 3rd down and long now.
Brandon Sandberg.
Actually, that's Brandon Sandberg
That time for the Yellow Jackets.
in on that play.
Pretty tough dealing here. 3rd and 13 from your own 1.
Morris looking things over in the shadow of his end zone. Rolls out to the right. Now he fires it downfield, too far, incomplete. That'll be 4th and 10. And if you're Park Rapids, you don't have much room for error here.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't here.
As the Yellow Jackets lead 15-0.
You almost got to go for it.
I don't think you can, though,
I mean,
Rob, when you're right there. And the time and the score not on your side, but Noah Thompson back to receive the kick. Whalen gets the kick off. Fair catch called for, but he'll take a hop. And now it'll be caught at the 34-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will have great field position.
By number 5, Noah Thompson of the Yellow Jackets.
So Yellow Jackets will have the football with 5:09 to go and expect to see a lot of Hudson Hackle and Braylon Rock.
Yeah, here comes the smash mouth.
Work the clock a little bit here if you're the Yellow Jackets.
I guess that's my point. I mean, I know you're at your own 1, but the game's kind of, you're not in good position here. You're down 15-0. They got the ball in your zone, and they're just going to stuff it down your throats. At the very least, you give yourself 1 chance for a first down, but then again, you still got to go 99 yards. You know, what do you do?
And you're in a game, though, that's been full of turnovers.
That is true.
As Schmitz under center. Hands it off. Hackle breaks a couple of tackles, gets to the second level, drives forward, continues, and has another first down for the Yellow Jackets.
There's a kid that wants to put this thing away.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. As they're looking to put the finishing touches on the Panthers. Not even a score here is important. It's just work the clock with the Panthers backed up defensively at their own 22. Panthers will be on the road next week against Fergus Falls. The Yellow Jackets will welcome Thief River Falls to the Minover Field. As Schmidt takes his time to the line. Snaps it with 5 on the play clock. Hands it off. Getting 4 was Hackle. And now the Panthers will use that timeout. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets lead 15-0 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Silver Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SilverLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Silver Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
So welcome back into Vern Weekly Field. In the press box, I'm Jason Growth with Bob Williams. And get ready to stay tuned for the Soda Property Zero Res postgame show, where we'll have your Rivers Edge Cabinetry Play of the Game and your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game, all coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. As driving forward there was Hudson Hackles, getting close to a United Community Bank first down. And even more so, a Reuter Family Dentistry touchdown. but it's going to be third down and short.
Yeah, reality is starting to sit in. All that life that was on the Panthers bench there for the third quarter and into the fourth is somewhat dissipated in the last 5 minutes.
Well, one thing head coach Jeremy Nordic can take into next week and drive on is finishing these drives. You had some good things, but you just didn't finish some drives tonight.
And if you look at the last two contests, this score is pretty good, given what they've lost by the last 11 straight times to Perham.
Handoff straight ahead. That's going to be a first down. A United Community Bank first down for the Yellow Jackets. That'll be first and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Tackled by Ryan Carroll.
Clock will run once the ball is spotted and whistled into play, in which it was. And the Yellow Jackets using that play clock, taking their time out of the huddle, and about to put the finishing touches on this one. And improve to 1-0 and get ready for Thief River Falls next Friday nights here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. But we have some volleyball action coming up Tuesday night. Perham takes on Detroit Lakes at home. And then on Thursday, they take on the Hornets of Frazee. All here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Handoff, Rock got net right away. Lost about a yard on the play.
I think that DL Perham volleyball game will be pretty good. A lot of hype around the Lakers this year.
Very intense battle. It'll be a nice rivalry. The Yellow Jackets are coming off a huge victory yesterday.
Big win.
Dismantling Wadena Deer Creek in Wadena. Always great to have the Yellow Jackets get a big victory on the road against the Wolverines. Especially going into Wolverine country, which is always a tough place to play.
It's an intense gym there, that's for sure. Volleyball is just an intense sport all around. Fun to watch.
And the Yellow Jackets getting the big win in 4 yesterday over the Wolverines. Schmidt under center as we're under 2 minutes to go. Handoff, Hackle straight ahead. Goes down just shy of the goal line. That'll be third down and goal for the Yellow Jackets. Working the clock. Hudson Hackle with a nice run.
Ball's on the 3-yard line.
As the Yellow Jackets will have third and goal. Schmidt under center. Looks at the play clock, realizes he's got plenty of time. He's going to hand it off. Hackle dives forward. It's going to be short. It'll be fourth and goal. And now Park Rapids will call timeout. They'll take a timeout. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Wadena and Perham, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive. And she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
Straight ahead run on fourth down. Yellow Jackets looking for the signal. We'll wait for the spots. It is a touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. A 1-yard run for the Jackets is the finishing touches. That's Gage Onenson with the run. And the Yellow Jackets will go for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick by Heckel is good. And the Jackets will take a 22-0 lead after the touchdown as the Yellow Jackets in control of this one. Here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, they lead 22-0, and we'll take a break.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
Well, welcome back into the press box here. The Yellow Jackets lead 22-0 on a touchdown. As the Panthers will be back deep. We've heard 3 different names on that Yellow Jacket touchdown. We'll stick with the one that we had originally in Huntington. The kick is off.
Squib.
And it's going to roll out of bounds. Yellow Jackets with a nice start to the new year.
Yeah, you know, after that kind of quiet, weird turnover-laden first quarter, they found a way to take advantage of the turnovers they were given, turn it into points, and they've been in control since middle of the second quarter.
Make sure to stay tuned to the post-game show. We'll have your River's Edge Cabinetry Play of the Game, as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game. That's all coming up in your Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as Morris looks to pass. Now he's going to run upfield, get to the line of scrimmage. And it will be second down, and I think Panthers are content this will probably be the final play, but they're going to try to get some momentum going into next week. Morris looks left, rolls left now. Pumps, fires near side, passes short. And they're going to say he's got the catch. Pass is complete to Noah Larson. Might be one of those where he'll give you the catch, keep the clock winding. And that might be the final play of this football game as they wait to set the football. And indeed, that's going to be, oh, they get the snap off. Nope. Now there's a flag. No one was set. That will be the football game. The Yellow Jackets will pick up a 22-0 victory tonight over the Park Rapids area Panthers. The Yellow Jackets improved to 1-0 with a nice victory tonight on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Just a nice victory for the Yellow Jackets overall here tonight. We'll come back here with a full post-game show brought to you by Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, where we'll name your River's Edge Cabinetry Player of the Game, as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Player of the Game. That's all coming up here on the post-game show on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Well, welcome back as the Perham Yellow Jackets put the finishing touches on this one. They earned a 22-0 victory over Park Rapids tonight to kick off the new season here as we join the Solar Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network as the Yellow Jackets with a nice victory tonight over Park Rapids area. Scoring was in the second quarter. A 6-yard touchdown run by Braylon Rock. Hudson Hackle added the extra point, and then it was a 63-yard touchdown pass, Blaze Schmidt to Gage Onenson. Onenson on a bad snap picked that up for the 2-point conversion, found the pylon for the score, and then Perham put the finishing touches with a late touchdown to make it 22-0 after the extra point by Hudson Hackle. The Yellow Jackets improved to 1-0 with the victory. And now let's name our Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game, Bob. And I liked your idea that you kind of thought about it when you put up a shutouts, forced about 4, maybe 5 turnovers tonight. I think you just give it to the whole defense.
When you look at the team and you know, your initial reaction at the end of the game, what did we do well? We defended well. We kept them basically out of the red zone. End zone, they weren't even close to. And they basically kept them out of the red zone. Excellent work by the defenders, and they were a calming presence in that first half. Whenever something crazy happened to the Perham offense, defense had an answer.
Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game. It's going to go to the Yellow Jacket defense for putting up a 0 tonight. Your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game. It was what essentially ended up being the dagger. It wasn't the game-winning touchdown, but I believe it was the dagger. A 63-yard pass, Blaze Schmidt to Gage Onenson. That made it 15-0 in the second quarter.
Yeah, that really set a tone, broke that kind of even momentum, and, you know, that's what big plays do, you know, and especially when you had a team that was struggling to put points up.
Our understanding is that third touchdown, we believe, was Gage Onenson as well, so he would finish with 2 touchdowns, we believe. Trying to get confirmation. We were struggling with the numbers, and it was right in the pile. We asked a few people up here in the booth, and we got 3 different names. So
fortunately, Ron Burns will have the correct answer after the post game.
But the Yellow Jackets tonight, they improved to 1-0 with a 22-0 victory over Park Rapids. They return to the gridiron on Friday night against Thief River Falls, a Thief River Falls team that ran into a buzzsaw last night when they ran into the Rebels of DGF.
You know, they're an improved club. Even that final score, we were talking about that on the drive up here. That final score, normally them going to DGF would have been 50-6. You know, so just to kind of cut that in half shows some improvement there. And I'm sure DGF, some growing pains.
For Park Rapids tonight, it was a tough loss overall. They had some success, but just couldn't finish some drives. And I think that's one thing they can take into next week as well against Fergus Falls, is they were able to move the football, just couldn't finish some drives. But tonight they also caused some turnovers, did a nice job causing some of those turnovers tonight too. Well, the Yellow Jackets get the 22-0 victory tonight here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network on your Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show. We'd like to thank all our sponsors one last time for supports of high school sports on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
And for wearing out your mouth. That's just so much.
And here we go. KLN Family Brand, J&L Nutrition in the backyard, Farm Bureau Financial Services, EOT Insurance, JFC Luxury Homes, Interiors by Winkles, River's Edge Cabinetry, Soda Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Reuter Family Dentistry, Perham Lakeside, The Goose Group, Jeans Sports Shop, United Community Bank, New Horizons Realty, the City of Perham, The Cactus, Lakes Ace Hardware, Nice Family Sales, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and the Perham Co-op. We thank you all for your support of tonight and future broadcasts here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. For Bob Williams and Jason Groth, the Yellow Jackets improved to 1-0 with a 22-0 victory tonight over the Panthers.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.